hell is he? Anyhow, when last we left off, I suppose I can do a... Sorry, hearing my own voice is throwing me off greatly. I need to just mute the stream real quick. Oh god, everything around me is crashing apart. You had cleared out a false rat infestation in the vendor household that turned out to be a ploy for seemingly a booty call for Oles, or Lars, I should say. He declined and left, and she declared that he would regret it. And then, around the same time, the rest of the party had gone off to take care of a goblin problem inside one of the houses. And inside the house was a defaced corpse of one Allergast Barrett and a dog that had its throat tore open by a knife. Upon encountering the goblins, you had put them to sleep and begun attempting to interrogate one of them, which Lars swiftly ended upon arriving with a hammer to the face, because he didn't speak Goblin.
But everyone else
A true
did.
shame. I think
everyone
so.
else did.
Alice is not responding. Hopefully he's okay.
He's probably asleep.
I was asleep for a few minutes earlier too. Or he's late getting off work.
I remember one time cars slept through the game.
I did. And I'll do it again. But you had also talked to the mayor of town and Shalelu Andrasona and learned some lore about the goblin tribes. Not a lot, but you think there's more to be learned there later on. But really hope Alice jumps in. Anyhow, so we begin after making our way back from the Barrett household, where the sheriff of town, Baylor Hemlock, led the grieving mother away. And we will begin with this quick thing. As I just prep something real quick.
Rock small.
As you're making your way around town, suddenly the screen goes black. It seems to burst.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh my gosh.
You were trying to cross the border, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
I meant to do that earlier, but I almost forgot about it. But anyhow, I spent an hour making that joke. Anyhow,
An hour.
in reality,
Time well spent.
it was difficult, but it was funny to me. And that's all that honestly matters.
That is really.
But yeah, we are currently in town, around the Barrett household, which doesn't have a discrete location. But we'll just say it's down Frog Alley. Off of High
Frog
Street.
Alley.
Near Tengafoot Alley and Frog and High Street. Actually, did we say it was down Wet Dog Alley because the general store was like a short, brisk walk away? Yeah, it's probably down here.
That sounds good.
Okay.
So we're here to interrogate the sheriff?
What? Okay.
What do you know?
The sheriff had actually left to go garner more support from Magnamar because with the goblin mounting raids around this town and local farms, he had gone off to Magnamar to get some more support.
Right. Yeah. It's a convenient cover.
Quite so. Quite so. What do you do? It is going into the afternoon. I'd say it's around 5 o'clock. The sun is in its last hours of daylight.
It's a good question. I'm not sure what. Lars especially wouldn't know what to do at this point.
Time to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's almost dinner. Let's just go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Pick it up in the
15-minute
morning.
adventuring day.
It's been a long day.
I mean, it has, for sure.
You rejected her, Lars?
Oh, well, listen, my heart belongs to one woman only, and, well, it ain't her, I'll tell you. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's a perfectly lovely girl, but I've got no interest in that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yoda in the corner.
Whoa, what's that thing?
It just jumps away.
So, what do we know about this whole goblin raid? What do you guys think is going on here?
We know the Thunderstone was a sign.
Yep.
Yeah,
They did it to cover up getting into the vault.
getting into the vault. But what do they want in the vault? That's one thing I can't. No one seems to understand that.
Yeah. We also learned that the destruction was widespread. I mean, it was all around town. It wasn't just
Could it have
one
been
area.
in other towns too?
Yeah, it seemed like it was happening around like local farms and whatnot from what Shalelu said. Oh, just ignore that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's fine. I clicked the wrong thing.
Did we? What did the ranger tell us?
Let me go back to her page. Da, 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 da,
Hang on.
da.
There were 5 goblin tribes. All 5 were used in the raid. Oh no, this is from the mayor. Did we talk to Shalelu?
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we did.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
It seemed like she had roughly the similar information to the mayor gave you, where it was like there are 5 major goblin tribes in the region. They're pretty good at keeping each other in line with within a tribe of
Yeah,
squabbles.
that's right.
Yet, from what
Yeah.
she's been able to piece together, all 5 tribes were involved in the raid. A fair number of the Mosswood goblins she dealt with yesterday were already pretty beat up. There was a lot of chatter about Longshanks, who killed so many of them, and it seems like they were talking about you all. The 5 goblin tribes working together disturbs everyone around town that knows of it, and something big plans require big bosses, and it seems like someone
Right.
has been organizing them.
Yeah,
There
that's what I
are,
remember.
if you want, you can. Anyone local around town can roll like a knowledge local check or a history, or I'll even allow diplomacy check to like gather information. Anyone local.
Yep, not gonna happen.
Okay.
I'll roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do diplomacy too.
Okay.
We suck.
Yeah.
So you would know that there are 5 goblin tribes, and you would, Rabbi, you would remember that like there haven't been any problems with the goblins like lately, other than like them occasionally sneaking up to the junk beach and stealing trash that you
Right.
remember were being told about that, but nothing this crazy.
Okay.
And it's pretty rare for a goblin to achieve any notoriety because they usually live short, violent lives.
Right. Did what's her name? Shaylu?
Mhm.
Did she have any idea where they might be originating?
Let me see. Shailu did ask you to meet her at the Rusty Dragon for dinner later on, and she's got a fair bit of information to tell you later
Right.
for dinner. So
Yeah, let's
whatever
meet her for
information
dinner.
she has, she'll probably give you to you there.
Yeah, let's meet her for dinner.
Where are we meeting for dinner?
At the Rusty Dragon.
Yeah.
An area.
Lars, how's that hagfish feeling?
Oh, it's not sitting great.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
be honest.
that's right.
Yeah.
You still good from the hagfish?
I mean, I think I got rid of it mostly, but there might still be some left.
The taste will never truly
The
leave you.
corners of your mouths.
Gross.
All right,
I
let's
think-
go to the Rusty Dragon.
Hey, you guys don't know if drinking hagfish stuff can turn you into a hagfish over time, right?
Absolutely.
Really?
Your spit has been rather viscous lately.
Oh,
That's right.
no. Lars is very concerned.
Beginning of the transformation.
I feel it happening. He starts
Um,
writhing around on the ground.
Is that lady that you took to bed? Is she a problem?
Listen, I did not take her to bed. She was just, hitting on me. And I don't think it's going to be a problem, per se.
Yeah, she better not be a problem.
Right. I mean, there was a bed, right?
Yeah, there was a bed. She
And
invited me into it, but
she
I was
was
not
in the
going
bed?
to join her.
Hmm. Interesting.
Anyways, and Lars is heading off to the Rusty Dragon. I really gotta find out about opening my Gopher Festival stuff here.
Oh yeah. The mayor did say she would aid you in pushing along those whatever paperwork you can, whatever you have, and that she would assist you with whatever paperwork.
And he will need assistance,
She is happy to provide
like someone who
assistance.
can write.
Find a local elf.
I feel like I need to do like just a roll to like warm up for tonight.
Let's all do a good test roll, just to.
Just a D20.
I'm rolling rocks.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm feeling okay.
This is, yeah,
All right.
No,
in comparison.
that's how tonight's gonna go. I mean,
We'll
you
see.
mostly roll touch attacks, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All my stuff is bad. just flat out bad. Like there's no help in that.
Okay. So
Shaylu.
head to the Rusty Dragon. Going to the
Okay.
Rusty Dragon. I'm gonna get a flagon at the Rusty
The
Dragon.
Rusty Dragon.
As this impromptu song begins underway, and you guys make your way from the general store southeast down Market Street to the Rusty Dragon, you see Shalelu also approaching from the Sandpoint Bridge that you have particularly labeled "Fuck this bridge in particular." Yeah, fuck this bridge.
Of course.
You make your way inside the Rusty Dragon, and Ameiko isn't present, but you hear like light crying in the back. But
Lars immediately would go investigate. Oh, what's that? Is that Ameiko? Is Ameiko crying?
No, that's your rejection.
Hey, now. I don't think she's much for the crying type.
as
She
you
might
are
stab me in my sleep.
okay. As you are making all this noise and coming in, the sobbing the slight weeping seems to stop. And as you go to open the door busts open in front of you. It's to the kitchen. I mean, is where the noises are coming from. And Ameiko comes out with all smiles, like, "Hello, adventurers! Pleasure to see you. Yes. How are you doing?
Oh, I've had a very interesting day.
Good. I'm
How-
gonna go upstairs.
How are
Ameiko,
you doing?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Could be. Is there anything we can help you with?
No, it's just family squabbles, you know the like. It'll pass over in but a meantime. I just need to rise above it.
Actually, I don't know anything about family squabbles. So, what's going on? Is it related to your dad?
Is your dad being a dick?
She begins to open her mouth and thinks better of it, and then just says, "Yes." As a matter of fact, he is. I'll deal with him shortly in my own way, but for now, enjoy your room and board for a week more. Thank you so much for your assistance in saving the town again. I'll be upstairs if you need me. My
We
the
need
cook can help. Upon you saying that, her lips purse and she goes, "With what?"
The goblins. Didn't you want to have a sit down and chat?
No, that was Shalelu.
Yeah, not you. Never mind.
Yeah, this is Ameiko. That's Shalelu. Come on, man. Names are important.
Names, yes, and faces. Names and faces.
Faces. You can take them or leave them.
Just like Oalagast.
Yep.
But she goes, I'm gonna go upstairs. If you need anything, you can talk to my my maid I hired, Bathana Corwin. She's the main cook in the Rusty Dragon. And this little half elderly halfling woman pipes up from behind the counter like, "Hello, I'm here to help.
Oh,
I'll stand
hello.
in for her. Pleasure to meet you."
Hey, you got anything that can get the taste of hagfish out of your mouth?
You took the challenge, did you?
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho.
You don't have to.
Took it.
Pretty stupid.
Took it and succeeded.
I did.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Got myself.
Well, at least that's
Some
something. At
silver.
least you came away with some. Wasn't it like 25 silver or 20? It was 24 silver.
Yep. 24 silver.
And your
I
name on a
personally am
bean.
okay with this bridge. I have changed my mind about the bridge. It's like, thank you all. But well, at least that's something. She says, and is like, I'm gonna get to cooking dinner. Anything you all would like?
Anything that has a lot of flavor.
Do you serve hagfish?
No.
No, that's
Oh.
a delicacy reserved for the Hagfish Tavern itself. We keep our specials, they keep theirs. That's the deal we have. We don't step on each other's shoes here in Sandpoint. Well, aside from the Scarnettis or the Zarnies, but we don't talk to them that much.
In the logging industry.
Right.
Well, yeah, the Scarnettis are trying to get their hands all over the logging industry. They're right bastards.
You're saying that the Scarnettis are trying to firmly grasp the Zarni's wood?
Quite so.
Right.
Quite so.
Are they gonna try and tug it away from them, or?
Who's to say?
Underhand their logs?
Who's to say?
Uh,
Well,
We're all 13.
I'm gonna go cook dinner now. Goodbye. What
All
would
right,
you like,
all
Miss
right.
Andersona?
Goodbye.
And Andersona
Oh, hey.
just says, I just wanna some jerky. And
You're so
he's
cool.
like, oh. Does Lars actually say that?
Yeah, I think he would.
God. Anyways, she brings out the food after some time after you all have sat down at whatever table you're going to sit down at. It's a slow day here at the Rusty Dragon, and there's a quiet corner booth with what's the term? Enough sitting. You know what I mean.
Ample seating.
That's the word I was looking for.
Ample.
Thank you. But
Is
yeah,
sh-
and she'll,
Okay, Shalelu's here.
yeah, she sits down after everyone has. And have I shown a picture of what she looks like?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I just checked the handout.
Awesome. And
Shillelagh and Ameiko both on my screen now.
awesome. And she says, "So, what all would you like to know?"
Did you happen to locate or get an idea of where the goblins came from?
I have an idea. It seems like they're all scattered around, but they seem to be congregating. Let me see. And she pulls out a map. As I try to locate a map as well. God fucking damn it. There are so many fucking maps in this adventure path. Holy fucking shit.
Map finder.
Honestly, it's out at the Sandpoint Hinterlands. It's along the Lost Coast Road east. It seems like if you reach the Thistle River crossing relatively quickly, it's only a 2-hour journey by foot. Unless you take horses, it shouldn't be much longer than that.
Hmm.
Well, that's good to know.
And
But
you said you had an idea of who was running this, or that there was
Well-
someone larger behind it?
there are several goblin tribes, and each tribe has their own, well, goblin hero, so to speak. The tribes are as follows. The closest to Sandpoint are the Bird Cruncher goblins, who live in caves along the western edge of the Devil's Platter. And although traditionally these goblins are the least aggressive of the 5, to the south are the Licktoad goblins of the Brine Stump Marsh, pests who are excellent swimmers. Let me see if I can pull up a map of the area. If I can move one of the fucking things out of my way. Map finder, map finder. Hope you
Oh, I know
like
what Lars
looking
wants to
through
ask her.
maps,
Once
'cause
she gets
that's
done
all
with
you're
this,
doing for a few hours.
Lars would definitely have a question for her. I realized what he would want to know.
Okay. And she lays out a map of the Sandpoint Hinterlands. Sandpoint is here.
We're not in it on Roll20.
Oh, my bad. Oh, right.
It's a
didn't track.
handout.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it
I
is.
handed that out?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know I did.
Was
Map
it the
finder.
Verusia?
Map finder.
It's right under the map of Sandpoint.
Map
Oh, yeah.
finder.
Appendix 2.
Oh.
I'm handing out things left and right that even I forget. Where the fuck is my map? Appendix 2. The Hinterlands. But, yeah, there we go. As I've said, the close to the Sandpoint are the Bird Cruncher goblins who live in caves along the western edge of the Devil's Platter. And the Licktoad goblins of the Brine Stump Marsh. And east are the Seven-Tooth goblins of Shanks Wood, goblins who've secured a place for themselves by raiding Sandpoint's junkyard and rebuilding the stolen refuse into armor and weapons. And further east are the Mosswood goblins, likely the largest tribe, but one traditionally held back by feuding families within their own ranks. And finally, there are the Thistletop goblins who live on the Netherwood coast atop a small island that some say holds a passing resemblance to a decapitated head. For each tribe, there are 6 goblin heroes. Well, no, out of the 6 she doesn't say that. That's me flubbing words, as I am common to do.
So
There are 6 goblin heroes in the region who each enjoy their status as Big Goblin. Namely, Big Gugmut is an unusually muscular and tall goblin from Mosswood who, it is said, had a hobgoblin for a mother and a wild boar for a father, but that seems idiotic to me, and he's just a fat piece of shit. There's Carnivorous, was a champion of the Seven-Tooth tribe, as well known for his short temper as he was for his prized possession, a magic longsword sized for a human that the goblins stubbornly kept as his own, despite the fact that it was too large for him to properly wield. But Carnivorous has vanished several months ago after he supposedly found a secret hideout in a cave along the cliffs, from what I've interrogated from certain goblins around the region. The Seven-Toothed Goblins remain convinced he's out there, or as a ghost, or worse, waiting to murder any goblin who tries to discover his hideout. There's Vorka, notorious goblin cannibal who lives in the Brine Stump Marsh, a hero, mostly to goblins other than the Licktoad tribe. There's Rindwaddle Gutwad, the obese chieftain of the Brine Stump Goblins, a corpulent monster who it is said never leaves his throne. And then there's Rip Nugget, the leader of the Thistletop Goblins, and controls what the 5 tribes agree is the best lair. But then there's Brithosmus, the bugbear ranger who lives in the northern Nettawood and often visits the 5 tribes to trade things he's stolen from caravans for alcohol, news, or magic arrows. Brithosmus has a particular hatred of elves, and that we have fought on several occasions. To date, neither of us have managed to get the upper hand on each other, but I vowed that they won't be the first to fall in this private war. That I won't be the first to fall. Anyhow, any questions?
Yeah,
As
I
she
actually,
keeps her mat laid out in front of her.
I got a question for you. Do you speak Goblin?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing that I want to know: is if you ever
Mhm.
captured a Goblin, would you keep him around to, question him and use him for intelligence, or is that usually not worth the effort?
It depends on the goblin, but more often than not, any information you can gather saves you some time and effort later on. Running headfirst into danger, you don't know what's ahead of you.
Yeah, but I'm
Would-
thinking like maybe
Would
a
goblins
Goblin
give
who.
up the information?
Some do. And if they don't have it, then they point you in the direction of someone who does, and then it can go on like that for a while until you find a particularly intelligent goblin.
Well, that
Right.
doesn't make me feel better.
Rabbit just looks at Lars and rolls her eyes.
What are you all talking about?
Oh, I might have squished a Goblin earlier that. Well, see, I don't speak Goblin, so I didn't realize that the Goblin was, pleading for its life or whatever it was doing, and apparently everyone else in my party can speak Goblin, so it was it was rough.
So you had a goblin, and you killed it.
He murdered it.
Well, I meant to just give it a little love tap on the head, and then I loved it to death.
Much
I
like
see.
that lady from earlier in the evening.
No,
Oh, yes.
no, did not love her to death. She might love me to death, though. I've got a feeling this might turn into something real weird.
Well, it's
You
better
know-
that goblin's dead than being out there murdered.
Well, we were going to get information first and then kill him, not the other way around.
I see. Well, there's always more goblins where that came from, so I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll find another one to interrogate as you see fit.
Exactly. Goblins aren't exactly a limited resource around here.
Quite so. Much to my chagrin.
Oh,
I fucking hate goblins.
They're the worst.
Honestly.
what do you know about Shayless Vendor?
Hey, whoa.
The Vendor family, I know they run the general store.
What do
I
you know
don't keep
about-
up with drama around town. I don't.
Okay,
I,
maybe I'll ask
I-
Ameiko.
I think
And
that
she
you
just
should
shrugs
maybe
at
just
this.
drop it.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what happened in that basement.
Literally nothing happened.
she raises her eyebrow at Arabanai, then at Lars, and is like, "What are you?"
Ols.
Anyhow. Hey, I'm bad with names. Person, this is the GM talking. I'm bad with names.
Hey,
Fucking-
we're talking over here.
Hey, Mr.
Bad-
Cutter!
I'm bad with names over here. Oh no. Who am I again? Anyhow, sorry, I just noticed this face up at the north gate. This just tiny one. Like, oh. Sorry, it brings me joy. Anyhow, any other questions? Do you have any other questions?
think that basically, you know, sums up what we wanted to know. I don't know. You guys got any questions?
So, would it be worth our time to go like investigate these goblin tribes? Like try to figure it out? Go up to one of the lairs? Not quite.
I
I mean,
don't
would
see
we
much
be?
reason for it. I don't unless you
Would
have an
we?
idea of like which goblin tribe to particularly to start investigating. I don't see any reason for you to investigate them. I'm sorry. Unless you have a specific direction you want to go in, it just seems like it's a random shot in the dark going up against an entire tribe of goblins.
Right.
Unless you have something to go off of or some magical artifact that can fend off an entire tribe of goblins.
Well,
Do
we
you
have
have any
we have
idea on the
Lars.
number of how many there are?
And her eyes go like wide open at this, is like, oh boy. They're numerous. They seem to breed damn near constantly. No matter how many I seem to shave off in my hit and run guerrilla tactics, there seems to be always more the next time I go. It seems like we need to cut the head off the snake, so to speak, and the rest will die. But even if we
Are
do
you saying
that,
to kill all the females?
no, I'm saying kill
Wow.
the leaders.
Wow,
That
Odin,
was a leap.
you jumped right to that, huh? you just heard something and boom, hey, let's kill all women.
Hey,
Oh boy.
kill all the women.
Well, that's what you were saying, right?
And I thought
Let
I
me
was
be
going to be the one
straightforward.
with the least healthy relationship with women.
I don't think necessarily all the goblins are evil. Just a majority of them, from my experience. They haven't done anything to prove me wrong yet that I've seen, but maybe one or two that have been too scared to shoot me, or someone was lazy and left a door open and I could sneak in and steal some of their supplies. Nothing that seems quite genuine good faith.
What about
So,
this bugbear?
and her hand like grips into a fist like, he is mine. I will be the one to kill him.
That's fair. That's fair. I got nothing against the bugbear personally. Yeah, he's all yours.
Excellent. Anyhow, he's a fucking bright bastard, and I seek nothing more than to see him dead at my own hand. But if you have any way you can kill him, then point it my way, or let me know, and I'll assist you in this endeavor.
Will do. Hey, I got a question for you. Are you sticking around Sandpoint, or are you gonna head back out and adventure? I'm curious if your adventuring ever takes you over to Round Lake and Carthen.
No, I usually stay out in the Varisian area. I don't usually go out towards the Carthen area. I try to avoid that area because the further east it seems you go, the more undead and more drama it is out there. Things are stable out here, so to speak. I've heard word of strange giant metallic monsters up in there, and demons to the north, and ice witches and barbarians even further up north. Shit's crazy out there, man. I'm happy sticking out here on the Varisian coast where there's just goblins,
Yeah, well,
frankly.
yeah.
And giant. People say equine demons, but I mean,
Sorry, what?
that's hearsay.
Equine demons?
You haven't heard about the Sandpoint Devil?
No.
No.
I've never heard of
Oh. Dear. Oh,
Is
well,
it a horse?
that.
I mean,
Don't get me wrong. I hate horses, but
that's hearsay. It's, So,
How formidable of an opponent do you think you would be against one of these the goblin leaders?
well, I could probably take them in a one-on-one. But the thing is, they're usually not one-on-ones. They usually keep themselves surrounded or in their layers. But they don't go out much because of my operations. They've dug in or they're lying in wait. And now with all this martializing or whatever they're doing, they seem to be even more fearful. Like something's telling them to be more careful with their actions and whatnot.
Hmm.
I personally don't care for it at all. But yeah.
So you're saying that we could take them on too, then, right?
There's more of you than there are me, so I suppose you'd have a greater chance if you could get them on your turf somehow, or if you manage to ambush one. I'm spread so thin, I can only manage so much by myself out there.
Well, maybe one of these times we'll have to join you in one of these little adventures, excursions, that sort of thing.
Ah, that'd be wonderful. I think later on we can certainly manage that. I'd be happy to have the assistance of you all. I've heard there's another archer among you. I don't know. I don't see her around. Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine. She just I think she wanted to go out and buy some supplies, write letters to her family, something about one of her brothers being a real douchebag, something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, whatever it is.
Oh, actually, she doesn't even know her brother.
Oh,
Right. They're
I don't know their
strange.
backstory that well.
That's fair.
Something about a random, also cat person that she doesn't know who is just a dick in general.
All I know is that she hates giants.
Yeah, she really hates giants. It's a good
Oh,
thing I'm a
yeah,
dwarf.
yeah. Honestly, the farthest thing from a giant would be like a gnome or a halfling.
Yeah.
The halfling with reduced person cast on them. Like, goddamn, that's short as hell. Anyhow. Yes, if you have any other questions, I'd happily tell you about any local monster. I've been around the area a while. If you have any questions.
Oh, I'm sure we'll need more intelligence later, but I still feel like there's something that we're missing with this whole goblin raid.
Yeah.
Who
Is
knows,
there
something
somewhere we
might come
can
up.
find you if we have more questions?
Is there some sort of signal that we can cast into the sky to which you'll respond?
If you have a
Like a
flare shot,
thunderstone.
that might help, but that's
Oh.
rather short range. You need like a sort of a flare arrow. I forget what they're called, but
Flaro.
A
Flare.
flare. Yeah, that's
A
what.
Flaro.
the mighty Flaro. I think that there is an actual item. Let me see if I can find it. Flaro. What do you mean that's not an item, Pathfinder? Alchemical cartridge. Okay, that ain't it. There's a spell that I believe somebody around town might be able to cast called Arastal. It's an Arastal thing. Let's see if I.
Rastal's earbuds.
Oh my god, you can't hear us. His earbuds are in. I almost just typed Arastal's earbuds. God damn it. Where the fuck is the Arastal spell?
Where is Alice?
I genuinely don't know. He hasn't responded. I even sent him a text on his phone. Bastard fell asleep, I guess. I know it's a Magus spell. It's on the Magus list, but also the Ranger list. Let me see. Spells. What do you mean it ain't here? What do you fucking mean? Fuck it. There's a spell I believe you can cast. Where the goddamn fuck is it? Alright, fuck the spell. I can't find it. There's a. If you can figure out any way to send a flare up into the sky, I'll see it and I'll try to make my way over.
Why
Use a.
don't we just check in
green-
with you here from time to time?
I'll swing around every couple. I'll try to increase my visits to weekly instead of monthly as I usually did.
That sounds good. And you can always leave a message with Ameiko or her assistant, whose name I just forgot. Betha?
Bathana Corwin.
Bathana. Bathana.
Yeah. Or I'll leave a message with the Mayor Kendra Dever and her sheriff. Hemlock's gone, isn't he? Damn it.
Yeah, he went out
Yeah.
to gather up some people. Go,
I see. I'll then Kendra Dever and her Ameiko.
We're sheriffs too.
Hey, we
We're
are
deputies.
Yeah, deputies.
We are junior
Right.
deputies.
Junior deputies. Anyhow, I will get a drink to go, and I'm gonna go back out and find somewhere to sleep.
Sounds
And
good.
if I can't, I'll probably come back here.
At some point, Lars would flag down Bathana and for food and drinks and that sort of stuff, and he'd also
Mhm.
say, "Hey, Bathana, you were back with Ameiko back there, right?
Oh yes, I was.
What got her all in a tizzy? I mean, she said it was her dad, but we saw her dad earlier, and she was still crying now, and she doesn't seem like the type to break down hours after an event."
Certain things stick with you. I think she's still harboring guilt over leaving and having her mother die while she was gone, and her brother. Well, her brother was sent out to an academy, and he never came back.
Can I? I mean, I'm gonna sense motive on that.
Okay.
Lars has a 0 sense motive, so. Yep, 10. Lars is like, okay.
She does seem genuine.
Yeah, that Lars would, even if he had done well, I don't think he would have really been able to suss out if she's trying to hide something. But that struck me as weird. I'm trying not to be too meta, but
okay. The Kaijutsus have something of a black sheep in Suto. He was born back in 4688, before Ameiko, and he's a half-elf. Their mother wasn't Elven, their father wasn't Elven, so... Ugh.
oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that explains that.
The boy's father was enraged at the discovery of his wife's indiscretion, and it was the talk of town for months. Poor Atsui never revealed who the father was, and it's a testament to Lonjiku's stubbornness that they remained married. Suta was handed over to the Torrenda Rock Academy to be raised outside of the Kaijutsu family, ignored by his father and forbidden visits from his mother. Ameiko attempted to visit him in secret once she learned of his existence when she was 10. Visiting him a few times a month to keep him company and bring him some food and promise him that someday things would get all sorted out. She's told me these things while she was drunk at one point. It's all good. But, something happened and they had an argument. Sudo struck Ameiko. I don't know what the argument was about, but whatever it was, Ameiko left Sandpoint for a long time. She returned to Sandpoint later and to attend her mother's funeral, but Sudo was quite public in his opinions that his father had pushed Atsui off a cliff to her death. And the funeral there was a confrontation. Lonjiku nearly broke Suto's jaw with his cane. Suto cursed him and left Sandpoint, but Ameiko tried to reestablish contact with him ever since, but was never able to track him down. I'm worried Suto's up to no good. And now that Hemlock's out of town, now that Hemlock's out of town, you all are the only ones. I tried combining Sheriff and Hemlock together, and it just came out.
That was good.
Now that that's his nickname now.
Good old Shimmy.
Now that Hemlock's out of town.
Shemlock.
Now that Hemlock's out of town, you are the only real major source of law since he's put so much faith into you. I don't know what happened.
So, you think Sudo's up to no good? Why do you think that?
I don't know. I just mean the kid.
I mean,
I'm
if
just
no one's
worried.
heard from him for a while, then.
Yeah. I'm just an old lady. I'm just scared.
Don't worry about me. I'm just an old lady.
That boy seemed like trouble when he was in town, so whatever he's doing out there, it's better than doing it in here.
Mhm.
Well, if you hear anything else, just let us know. You know where we're staying.
Yeah.
Also,
Right here. Ho, ho, ho.
if Shaylis comes by or her dad comes by, I'm not here. Could you just?
Why
could
on
you
earth would they come by?
I'm
Oh,
just
no.
saying if.
Did you? Oh no.
No, nothing happened. She
This
invited
town
me over
doesn't
to.
need any more drama.
Listen, she invited me over to clean up some rat problem, and there was no rat problem. And that's yeah.
This time she sends motives on you.
Well,
If I can-
I am telling the truth, so.
Alright.
She knows
Well.
you did it.
And she like stares at you for a while with her tiny little old halfling eyes. Well, oh well, I don't care anymore. Anyhow,
I'm old and gonna die.
I'm
care
old
about
as
things.
shit. I got bigger things to worry about.
The coronavirus.
The coronavirus. I don't want to catch that shit. Everyone wash their hands. That includes you, listener out there. Yes, this is fourth wall breaking. Go wash your fucking
Ooh.
hands.
Go read a Deadpool
Hmm.
comic.
God damn.
Deadpool versus coronavirus.
The outcome will not surprise you. Just the fucking virus. He's already got cancer and like 47 other fucking
That's right.
STIs probably. Anyhow, I'm gonna go to sleep now. After I go lock the door real quick. Goodbye. And she goes over to the door and says like, just tuck yourselves in whenever you want to go to sleep. Goodbye. And she locks the door and shuts the windows and latches them shut and goes upstairs,
Lars,
leaving you all in the dark. With
Lars is
well,
like,
not in the dark, but with candlelight.
In the dark.
it was rude of her to put on all the lights before she left.
Right.
Just, we were all just sitting right here. There's lots of us actually here still, just finishing dinner.
Oh, don't
You
have
don't-
night.
yeah.
You don't have dark vision. Get good, scrub.
She's so old. She like goes to bed at 5. She's like, why is everyone else not going to bed?
She wakes
My
us
day
all
begins
up
at
at 3
4
a.m.
a.m. Yeah. God, I would be at my grandparents' house and it would literally be
Oh,
like
yeah.
4 a.m. and they're just up doing stuff, and I'd be like, all right, well, I'm about to go to sleep.
I hear that.
It's like
Fucking-
Jocko Willink stuff.
Old people are crazy. Anyhow, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to sleep.
It's like 7 p.m.
And yeah, I just feel like we don't have enough time to go do something.
Right.
Skirnetti's Log Shaft Emporium. This bridge killed. Who put that there? Was that Alos at some point?
That was me.
Oh, thank you. That's a good one.
I think, yeah, Lars is gonna go upstairs and he's gonna pull out a piece of paper and some ink, and he's gonna start like drawing people, just like little basically stick figures, and some are like obviously goblins and some are people, and he's like trying to map out the whole situation and just be like, okay, why did all this happen like right now? What ties all this together? And he's even like drawing out, Lonjitsu and Ameiko and Pseudo, and I think he'd say like, wait a
Is he a
second.
good artist at least?
Oh no, he is a terrible artist. It's really bad.
What?
He's a terrible artist.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, just I mean,
I
they're
can
like,
assume that no one else would know what he drew.
you would be able
But
to
would
tell that
he-
there were
would-
goblins for sure, just because of the ears.
Right.
But he would like,
Would he be able to recognize what he drew later on?
oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
he'll
because
look
he
back
would
at it and be like, oh yeah.
he would like label, like not there. It would be like very crude. Like Ameiko boy, just like AMC. Like that is as close as he could get. Like stuff that he could remember, but not like full words and names and stuff. I'm sure he would ask, if y'all are up there, he would ask, like, hey, how do you spell Logiku? That's
Just
sort of-
asking.
And then he would say, hey, what year was it that they think that Atsui died? Do we know? Did we figure that out? That was... He gave us some dates. I'm reaching for the GM to also toss in
I didn't.
here.
Write them down.
She didn't say.
Oh, she didn't say. How many years ago was the last series of, like, murders and stuff? Do you guys remember?
The late unpleasantness.
The late unpleasantness,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where the
Hey,
fuck
look.
is my book? Okay, that's not it. That's 10 facts about goblins. That's helpful, but I don't need that right now. Nope, that's the final boss's backstory. I don't need that.
Hmm.
It's neat. But it's not for you. If I can
So
spell,
the
that'd be really
murder-
great.
The late unpleasantness involved murders, arson, and it killed Amiku's mom.
And
That's what I have written down.
I'm assuming that you, like, Arab and I would say that, like...
Right.
And like, Lars would look at you and be like, do you guys think it's strange that we're seeing some of the same things happen again?
Yeah, especially with Amiku like flaking out. Like, what's really going on here?
And you guys heard that, but Bethana was talking about Tessuto, but Tessuto hasn't been here for years. Why would she think Tessuto had something to do with, causing trouble?
Right.
I'm just a simple barbarian, but
People
something
get caught on
strange here.
stuff, man. You don't know how old that lady is. She looked ancient. Also, Kindred Devon would tell you that the late unpleasantness took place in 4702 Eridan Reckoning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that translates for, like, how long ago that was, but I'm assuming that, like, it was that whole, series of murders that also involved...
It was about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Hmm.
So 5 years ago. So,
Yeah.
like, Lars is like, something... If we can figure out what was behind the late unpleasantness, maybe we can figure out what's going on now.
Right.
There
Well, I
was
think
a string of murders and arson.
Yeah, I think that Amiku has more to tell us that she's keeping from us. Because it's not coincidence that she's all flaking out right now, and her dad's being a dick, and this happened 5 years ago, and the goblins just attacked again. It's too many things happening all at once.
I think we got to confront Ameiko, guys.
Yeah. Well, should we do it now?
I don't know about now. It's getting late. And it probably would get late because it would take Lars a long time to sort of put all this together, especially since he spent so much time like sketching people out.
We'll say it's like 9 o'clock or 8:30.
You see like one sketch down in the bottom corner that's just like a girl that has, rather large bosoms, and just like underneath it, it's like Shayla's. And he's like, there's like a frowny face next to it.
No, not
No.
friendly.
No,
Oh.
Shayla.
Lars is like, I'm gonna have to
Bad.
remember that might come back to bite me.
Bad lady.
Yeah, all I can think about is Kenny from Half Baked, where he's in jail, and he's like, no. I can't remember that guy's name.
Oh my gosh, dude, I haven't seen Half Baked in forever. Yep, that would be exactly what it would be like. I don't know who's drawing that, but
Nice.
And Rabbi, wasn't there some other place you wanted to go visit?
Was there? Yeah, I wanted to go check out the glassworks. Rabinai's dad, or not a Rabinai, but Amiku's, see what was going on down there because goblins did attack down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Just
that can wait till morning.
maybe we'll get up in the morning, talk to Ameiko, then maybe head over to the glassworks, see if we can, talk to some workers over there. Maybe if that doesn't produce anything, we'll go talk to the mayor and see if we can grill her about the late unpleasantness and maybe share our suspicions. Well, my suspicions. I don't know if you guys are suspicious. Gosh, that's a
How does it feel?
Take that.
When you flub words, my power grows. Okay, but seriously, yeah, it's like 9 o'clock right now. Y'all are gearing towards bed.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Okay.
Odin will decide to stay in town tonight.
Okay. Alrighty. So, night begins. Let me just
And?
find my thing.
And then we wake up in the morning and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. There's word of a dead rune lord, whatever that is. No. So, it's
The
dark.
coronavirus has hit.
The rune lord has contracted the coronavirus. It's dark. The moon is shrouded by clouds, and we see a dark figure leaving the Kaijitsu Manor under the cover of heavy night, weaving their way towards the Sandpoint Glassworks. Upon arriving, the individual approaches the door on the eastern side and seems to fumble in the dark for something. As they peruse their pouches, the camera slowly approaches them, and as it comes creepily closer, we see a frantic Lungiku look over his shoulder, his paranoia mounting due to his culpability in the recent raid. Having been blackmailed by a criminal to assist in the goblin raid, and being further blackmailed to give the scum a bribe to keep his new besmirchment of the Kaijitsu name silent. That's why he's even here this late at night. Seeing nobody behind him, he finally finds the key to the western door and opens it, sneaking inside and closing it behind him, leaving us outside. As he makes his way inside the building, we move to the bay windows, looking towards the Lost Coast. Peering inward as the moon comes out from behind its shroud, bathing the glassworks in moonlight, Lungiku enters westward, peering around in the dark as a shadow comes over his shoulder and lays a hand on it. He lets out a shriek and turns around facing his abandoned son, Tsutu Kaijitsu. His half-elven features bringing back rage toward the product of his wife's affair with an elf. Tsuto simply says, "Hello, father. We have much to discuss." His words dripping with menace as the glass furnaces begin heating up, and chittering and giggling here being heard from the dark corners of the room, as goblins begin making their way out, crawling closer towards Tsuto, surrounding him. And then we come back to the Rusty Dragon, as you all wake up, unaware
level
of nights. No, not quite. Unaware of nights passing. You're not gonna catch me like that. Unaware of the passing events in the night. But as you awake, let me see if I can find it. Scroll too far past it. Bathana begins hurriedly knocking at your door. Hello? Are you up? It's like 5 a.m. Hello?
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Lars would lumber to the door and
Hello?
open it. Go correct. Yes. Yes. What do you want,
It's-
Bathana?
Ameiko's gone.
What?
Does she won't open the door.
Oh,
I
I'll go open the door. And Lars picks up his hammer and it's like, which room's hers?
right down this way. I she won't answer the door. I'm worried she's gone or something, or maybe she's normally up around this time, getting everything ready for the day ahead.
And Lars would knock on the door kind of hard. Not with the hammer yet. Yep, just like
Okay.
that. And say, Ameiko, You in there?
Silence.
And give it another knock, maybe with the hammer this time. Just give it a little more oomph.
Silence
Ameiko.
again.
All right. Then he's like, "All right, everybody stand back." And I'm assuming can I try and open the door?
I
first?
have a key. I have
Oh.
a key. I have a
Yeah.
key.
Go ahead and open it then.
Okay. Hold the hammer down.
Okay. And he's like, still got it like slung over his shoulder, but it's like, go ahead.
Accidentally woke up my girlfriend with that. Bad goof, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I'm worried about my neighbors now because I live in townhouses. I may have fucked up a little bit at 1:32 a.m. Anyhow, where was I? Right. She opens the door. I'm fucking worried now. She opens the door with the key, and inside is a perfectly made bed, a simple desk, what seems to be a room in normalcy, honestly. As if nobody had laid down for the night. There is a crumpled piece of parchment near the bed, though.
Lars would not even register that. He's looking around the room for like evidence of a struggle or something.
I'll go and pick it up and read it.
It's a note written,
It's written in Goblin.
Oh my god.
Kill it!
Ameiko was a goblin, I'll kill the note. The note is written in a strange language. What language do you speak? What languages? You can just text me or type them to me through Discord, and I'll tell you if one of them. I'm gonna get a complaint from my neighbors tomorrow morning. Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally called it human instead of common, and I forgot. Like, no,
That's what Lars calls it.
yeah,
That is what Lars
he's a
calls
dwarf,
it.
and he still calls it human.
It's vaguely similar to a language you speak or Abinai, but you can't quite make out heads or tails of it. And
Okay.
Bathana comes over like, oh, what is it? What is it?
Can you read this? It's in a
And
language I can't speak.
She pulls out a pair of overly sized glasses from her pocket and is like, oh, let me see. Oh. Oh. Oh, dear. As she begins reading out a note that was left behind. Let me just clear my entire... Okay, why is it not clearing? Okay. Oh god, everything's breaking apart. As she begins reading this note out loud to you all. Hello, sis. I hope this letter finds you well, and with some free time on your hands. Because we've got something of a problem. It's to do with Father. Seems that he might have had something to do with Sandpoint's recent troubles with the Goblins. And I didn't want to bring the matter to the authorities, because we both know he just weaseled his way out of it. You've got some pull here in town, though. If you can meet me at the Glassworks at midnight tonight, maybe we can figure out how to make sure he faces the punishment he deserves. Knock twice, and then 3 times more, and then once more at the delivery entrance, and I'll let you in. In any case, I don't have to impress upon you the delicate nature of this request. If news got out, you know these local rubes would assume that you and I were in on the whole thing too, don't you? They've got no honor at all around these parts. I still don't understand how you can stand to stay here anyway. Don't tell anyone about this. There are other complications as well. Ones I'd rather talk to you in person about tonight. Don't be late. Signed, Suto. And as she finishes it, she goes, that son of a bitch! May poor Atsui rest in peace, but that piece of shit! Oh, I knew he was no good.
Well, you did warn us about him.
What's poor Ameiko gotten herself into?
Miko's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Since Hemlock's out of town, can you all please go to the Glassworks and check on her? I'm just find out what happened to her as soon as possible.
Sure thing. Can you
Sure.
pack my breakfast to go?
Oh yes, no problem. I turned the oven on just in case. Not the oven. The yeah, technically
microwave.
it's still an oven. No, fuck you. You're not getting me to say that. This ain't Iron Gods. The ye old oven with 2 E's, and it's cooking some sausages right now. I'll have them ready for you all to go in the morning, just soon. Oh dear, and she just makes her way downstairs, just saying, oh dear, oh dear. And she packs your lunch or your breakfast to go, and what do?
We make our way to the glassworks.
Okay,
Indeed, we do.
Yes.
let me just fix something. Okay. You are at the glassworks, at the southwestern entrance.
It's black for me.
Is it?
It is.
Tis. It's that dynamic lighting. Roll 20. Do better.
What the fuck? What about now?
Still black.
God fucking damn it, roll 20. Oh, it's because they've got dynamic lighting set up everywhere around the... Oy vey. Why is it doing this? I really wish dynamic lighting wasn't as glitchy as it is.
Yeah. Roll 20's
Yeah.
just got some issues. See the latest episode of Androids and Aliens for more.
Oh, I haven't actually seen the new one. God
You haven't either.
Oh my goodness. Troy gets so mad and it's amazing.
Oh boy, great.
Can't wait for them to switch over the fantasy grounds. I might have to do that because dynamic lighting seems good, but if it ain't fucking working,
Fantasy Grounds.
Fuck you.
I love Fantasy Grounds, actually.
I've never played with it.
It's actually really nice. Everything's real automated.
That sounds...
I don't know what it's like for a GM, but for a player, it's really nice because you can target, cast a spell, and all the effects get put out.
Oh, that's super.
Sounds pretty nice. What about now?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
God fucking damn it. What about now?
nope.
I don't want to hurt you,
Mhm.
but no. Oh, I
Killing
just
me.
refreshed it.
Did it work?
No.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Roll 20.
Okay. What about now?
Oh, there's
So,
something.
Something bottom left, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I had to put it all the way. God damn it. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I literally spent an hour trying to, like, manually pull out every single possible tile you guys could get to.
It's weird. I can see it on some of mine, but not all of mine.
Yeah, it's slowly uncovering.
Yeah, I'm trying. Thanks, Roll20. I'm using the polygon remove tool. Oh, no, not that one. Wait. Nope, I don't want you to reveal that. Wait, maybe that's fine. Why is it so dark, though? Oh, y'all ain't supposed to see that. I don't know why the polygon reveal tool is snapping to the grid.
That could almost be useful.
not here. Okay, let me know what you all can see. Are you kidding me?
All the southwest and south outside the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I fuck. Wait. Oh. Fix. I fix. Okay. You can slowly see like the external side of the the glassworks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm,
Been a
I'm
fucking
assuming
hour
this is the
doing this shit.
glassworks, and this is outside.
No, that is all. That's like looking inside the glassworks.
Oh, okay.
Why is it okay? The thing that's killing me is that it's so dark.
Yeah.
Like the opacity is like crazy. I can barely tell what's darkness and what y'all can see.
Do you have like fog of war layered over another map with fog of war?
I could do that.
I have no idea. That's what it seems like is happening. Like it's
Now
double.
everything's just grayscale.
Yeah. This
It's
is a
grayscale for us.
yeah.
Wait, what about now? Nope, now it's just worse. Okay. Thanks. Wait. Nope, still grayscale. Why the fuck did I do this to myself?
If anyone was watching the stream, they're gone now.
I would be too.
Yeah, this is the hazard of
Alright.
going live with Roll20.
Fuck the advanced Fago. Oh my god, everything is super. I do not know what I've done, but now when. Okay.
I regret everything.
Everything's bad.
Oh my god, everything really is. Because now I'm like dragging a separate layer of the Sandpoint Glassworks behind itself.
Hey.
I do not know what the fuck is going on with this shit. How the fuck? Is there any way to reset a fucking tab?
Did you turn social distancing on?
I'm about to social distance myself from you. I don't know what that means, but let that threat be as vague as it could be. Okay,
It's the least intimidating threat of all time. Like, I'm going to stay 6 feet away from you at all times.
I'm not coming near you.
Hey, don't make me stay away from you.
Don't make me stay away from you. I'll do it.
I'll
Don't test
do
me.
it. I'll do it. Don't make me stay.
Can you see like more on the north coast at least now?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
It was one big place.
Can you now see the entire external sides of the Sandpoint Glasswork?
Yes.
The close
I
sides,
believe
yes.
so, yes.
We could see a black building shape.
And to the north as well?
Right here, it's kind of
Like
black.
here,
Yeah.
that's all black.
Good, good. That, I don't know what that is. I think that's just a separate building.
It's a shadow demon
that's a
coming from the outer planes.
Oh,
Roll for
yeah.
initiative.
Shadow Demons. It's a joke only Alice would get. Anyhow, so you're here at the Sandpoint Glassworks. What?
Where are we at the Sandpoint Glasswork?
Are you not?
No, we're not
No.
there yet.
No.
What? I'm staring at you down here at the bottom southwest.
Nope.
Move them from the GM layer.
They're
about
not
this?
in the GM layer.
Oh, what? Where are they?
Roll. Hey, roll 20. What the fuck?
Roll 20,
Can y'all
caught the
see
Rona.
that up at the top left?
Sandpoint Glassworks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about that?
I see that.
I see us now,
I see
but my
one.
computer just froze up.
Oh,
I see Arabinai, and now she's gone.
oh, yeah. Like I can drag my characters there, and when but I just can't see it.
What the fuck?
Could the map be on top of the players?
Is it?
It might be.
I just moved it to the correct. It's in the map layer. Oh god. Why? Why is dynamic lighting so fucking glitchy?
I don't know.
What about now?
Mm-mm.
Now I have the ghost sandpoint behind the primary sandpoint glassworks. I. Can you all see yourselves at least?
Nope.
Nope.
They're there, just can't see
There's like
them.
a second grid in the ghost. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. This shit's borked. Should I just turn off Fog of War? Can y'all see everything now?
Nope.
No. You couldn't even turn.
Do you have
Turn
Fog
off
of
if
War
you
across
wanted.
like 2 different layers? Is that possible?
Is that possible? That's what I think is happening.
I don't know. Maybe I need to turn off Fog of War in the GM layer? I don't know how that would... My computer's haunted, I guess. Alright. I do not know. Oh, why?
It's a sign.
Should we just call it early for the night? Because
Yeah,
I don't...
let's just call it that way. Alos and everybody could be here next week.
Why
Or
can't I draw on this?
I think this map is just broken. Oh, I can see your drawings.
Yeah, but then it
Yeah,
disappears.
it goes under the map. Same thing with moving the characters.
Does this all take place underground?
it's all the
No.
Darkland.
I can.
I can grab my character and move
Yeah, that's what I'm
around, but
saying.
it's nowhere to be found.
How
Like,
the
I'm
fuck
at-
do I report everything's fucked has a bug?
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm in the treasure room right now.
Yeah, what does he see?
What do I see in the treasure room?
You're actually just in a long hallway
Wow.
that doesn't even have like a label for it. It's just a long hallway that goes to other rooms. Yeah.
Yell out disco when I get to the treasure room. Is that treasure room?
I just tweeted
No, that's
roll
just
20,
the main
so
entrance.
I'm sure I'll get right on it.
Yeah, at 1:50 a.m. Ay.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
it
just
is. It's like a ghost layer or something, man. This is freaky as fuck.
What'd you do?
Oh god, it looks awful on your guys' side. Jesus.
I think I have the Rise of the Rune Lords like thing on roll 22, so I might go. No, that I don't want to spoil anything for myself, but I was like, I want to figure out what's going on. Like I want to try and help.
Okay, whatever you did, like the map's in color now,
Really?
Oh, not on
and
my.
I see
For me,
drawings.
I'm gonna refresh.
Maybe
I
refresh.
shall as well.
And I could see like a bunch of rooms. There's like half
whoa,
the
whoa.
Is
There
everything?
we go. All that stuff in the northeast is exposed, though.
Oh,
That's not good.
it's colorful now.
Everyone look away. Everyone look away before I can get back. I need to fix it. The color return though, that's good. I need to hide my shame. Not the polygon.
Oh no, guys, we figured out there's a forge in the glassworks. We spoiled everything.
My god. That's super fucked up though. Like, why the fuck did
I
everything
think the
break
Rune
like
Link
that?
campaign's over now.
Yep. There's no choice. I can't even like polygon hide. I just have to hide in squares.
An ancient red
Hey.
dragon descends from the sky. Roll for initiative.
Okay. Everything's kind of like back though.
Yeah.
I'm refreshing on the stream, but everything on my end is like back.
Okay.
Yeah, like right here where I'm clicking is there's a line that I can't see. Like Fog of
Yeah,
War.
but everything to
over.
the right of it we can see.
Okay. What about now? I think I've covered it up. Can you all please delete the drawings that you did?
I'm trying to
'Cause
delete
they are
the
currently-
one that I did, the green one. I can't do.
Wait. I'm trying to select the drawings and not just the tokens. Because that would be real fucking shitty. Selecting
Yeah,
long
it's
flat
limestone
lines
there.
is such a pain in the ass.
Apologies.
It's okay. It's a Roll20 thing.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Hey.
When
I almost thought I
deleted
deleted
my
the
lines,
entire
I think I
glassworks.
deleted my character too.
Oh no. I will return all of them. You just bring a Ravenai outside of the glasswork.
She is.
Oh, okay. Where is the lad?
Hey.
Hey there.
Nope, that's an NPC. Here is... Chow.
Perfection.
We fucking back, boys!
You guys want to scout this place out?
So are we continuing or are we calling?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Me personally, I don't want to fuck with shit anymore. I don't want it to like break
Okay.
anymore.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
into a combat without a fourth person here. No offense.
Right.
But also, I don't know. Do we see anything on the outside, baby?
Check around.
Okay, I do that. Do you want me to roll like a perception check? Oh, I get a 5.
Okay. There are rocks. It seems like someone dropped glass at some a long time ago.
Obviously, signs of a struggle. I think Miku must have been here, had some sort of fight with her brother.
That's right.
Wow. Glass.
Okay. Do you look around the perimeter of the building?
Yeah, I think we'd walk around it.
Okay. It seems like all the windows are like closed and covered with a tarp of some sort. Oh, a Rabbani. If you draw close to a window, you hear giggling, almost.
Giggling?
High-pitched giggling, shrieking, and sounds of glass shattering.
Oh boy. Can I, like, look in a window?
It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
teens.
It's the team. Oh my
It's all
god,
the
they're
team.
boning in the glasswork now.
They're boning in the glassworks. It's where they make
How
their-
dangerous!
they make all their weed pipes.
The boneyard wasn't dangerous enough for them. They had to bump up the danger.
Now they're making bongs in the glasswork.
They're making bongs and bowls and everything.
God help
just
us all.
those two things. What else could you
With
make? out of
Hemlock
glassworks?
Con. But anyhow, it seems like there are curtains drawn over the windows and tarps drawn over the larger windows if you go around to the northmost side.
So none of the windows are exposed to, like, look in?
Nope.
think that we
See
should
here.
wait, personally. I don't want to die. And I've got the
With
feeling.
our rolls today, we probably would.
Yeah, I've got the feeling that if what we suspect is going on is going on.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I had an idea. Can we roll a sense motive on Tsudo through that letter?
Sure.
Oh, I got an 18.
Lars, you've had many a letter read out to you. You know, I did not mean to come out as an insult. No,
That is
but
the best line.
No, that was perfect.
That was great.
Lars, you are good at judging like a letter from it being read out to you. You understand tone, and that tone was misleading. Like it sounded like they were trying to like play to emotions more than anything, and try to distract from the
Using the
fact that like
pathos.
that they have been that the writer Pseudo himself has been gone for so long, and he's trying to draw Ameiko into like, oh, trust me, it's father. Oh, father's done something terrible. Trust me, Ameiko. You don't trust that shit. You don't trust that shit.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that Miku may have been walking into a trap, and maybe Pseudo was working with the goblins.
Right.
Say.
Okay. Can I? This
Cast
should be
fly.
fun. Yeah. No. I cast fly. No. I cast
Can you
mage
cast sleep
hand.
on me?
Yeah.
What?
I cast mage hand and try to like lift up the curtain from outside. Can I do that?
Do you have to have line of sight for Mage Hand?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It says close. You point your figure at an object and can lift it and move it at will from a distance. As a move action, you can propel the object as far as 15 feet in a direction. Doesn't say anything about line of sight. It's just an unattended object weighing up to 5 pounds.
Gotta love spells that have like such vague wording,
Right.
and it's like, hey man,
Oh, I have
who's to say you can't use two
prestidigitation as
Mage
well.
Hands to like operate an entire crossbow by themselves? Two very determined sorcerers. Determined.
The Toyman.
Yeah.
Freundleben. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. Can I try to do that? And like, I guess I'll try to do it on this window here.
Okay.
Is this
Can
where I
I-
heard? Is this where I heard the giggles coming from?
No, as you were approaching around the entire building, it mostly sounded like it was coming from like over here.
Oh, okay. Then I will
on
do it
the
over
other
there.
side.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do mage hand on that window.
Roll. Are you attempting to do it stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
This should be fun.
It seems like the furnaces are on because smoke is pluming out the top of the glassworks. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
So, as you peek in, do you have like any sort of dark vision or any ability like that?
I think I have low light vision.
Okay, that's good enough. There's some light coming in.
Yeah,
I've
low
got-
light vision.
I've got dark vision.
Okay. Let me just.
That's a natural 20, by the way.
That's pretty good.
Dude, how did you do that, by the way? Like, that is so cool how that shows up.
I've been updating my character sheet.
Oh.
It's under the little thing that looks like a newspaper. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's in there, but that's what I've been doing.
And-
Oh. Go figure.
How'd you roll it though?
You just click on the black bar, like if I wanted to roll dex,
Black bar.
and it would show up. Like just click the. Yeah, I don't know how else.
I haven't edited it, but
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Okay. On the character sheet.
yeah, on the character sheet. It's kind of nice because then you don't have to
Yeah.
look back at what your perception is and this and that.
As you peek in, A furnace is burning along the southeast wall of this room. Marble tables sit in the chamber used to work raw glass into usable shapes, with nearby wooden tables cluttered with various tools of the trade. This building's furnace rumbles loudly. And, it seems like small creatures could be pushed into the... Why do I keep stumbling over words like that? Pushed into the furnace, and it's awful as you, like, go over the main room, and then you actually, like, analyze it. It seems like there's bodies in there, chopped up almost.
There's
like,
bodies in there.
yes, there are 8 murdered staff lying in various stages of dismemberment. The goblins have been burning legs and arms in the furnace with glee and pouring melted glass on the remains in an attempt to satisfy some awful impulse they have. And that's all you can see from your vantage point. As you are looking in, one of the goblins slowly, like, turns to, like, face you to close it in time before he glances at you. He's like, eh? Eh.
Okay, so, well, looks like there's goblins melting glass onto things and burning body parts. So, I think we should, wait.
Yeah, I would rather go in,
yeah.
you know, with everybody. Maybe that
Right.
new guy too.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
do it.
call it for tonight, and we'll go in with everybody soon.
In a week.
Dude, this character sheet thing is sweet, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. I'm okay. Are y'all done for the day? Y'all done? We're calling
I
it?
think so.
I think
that's
so,
cool.
yeah. I think
Okay.
Elos and the new guy would want to be here. I can't remember his
Yeah.
name off the top of my head. Tintin.
Yeah,
Ting
Ting
Ting.
was, like, super exhausted today, and yeah, he'll probably be able to make it to another game later.
Cool. Yeah, let's wait for them, and we'll just go next week. So.
Sounds good.
You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Or Kenny.
Oh
I-
yeah, I forgot that guy died.
Yeah.
Yeah.